I'm Courtney Turnbull, and today we are spending 5 minutes with Public Relations and Community Investment Coordinator at the Windsor Star, Jeff Galad. The Windsor Star recently moved to a new office. How did the move go?
You know, the move's been incredible, and it happened in less than 14 days. We left our 100-year-old facility at Ferry and Pitt and moved to a state-of-the-art facility at 300 Ouelette, right in the heart of downtown, and it's been awesome. The move has been great. We're in a more of an open concept model, so we are collaborating with the newsroom, with the marketing department, with the advertising department, and everybody's really getting to know each other on a different level now.
Nice. What are some of your responsibilities as a public relations and community investment coordinator at the Star?
I say the best part of my job is I'm right in the community, so I work with a lot of the not-for-profits, a lot of the festivals, a lot of the events that are happening in Windsor, Essex, and they come to us to look for sponsorship, and we partner with different organizations in the community, to get our name out there, to get our brand out there, and to give back to the community. We couldn't do what we do without Windsor, Essex, without the people of Windsor, Essex. So my job is to maintain those relationships and really help enhance them any way we can.
What are some of your best experiences you have had working in the community?
I always refer back to when I go on stage. So I do a lot of hosting work with festivals, events, and galas, and there's been two galas that, there's been a gala and a festival that really stick out for me. One is the Blues Fest, which is down at the river, and since we've got that new stage, festivals have become so much more engaging. It's a beautiful facility down there, and when you have the ability to speak to 15,000 people who are all there, wow, just to have a good time, to be on our beautiful riverfront, it's exhilarating. But I've also done some intimate stuff, and I've worked with the Multicultural Council, and I've done the Herb Gray Harmony Gala. And it's a really special night because it honors two people in our community who have made a difference. It's a heavy script. It's a lot of preparing for it. It's a lot of learning about the two recipients of these awards, but these are people who really care about Windsor, Essex. So to host that was an honor this year too.
And I've read that you consider yourself a walking, talking community calendar for Windsor, Essex. What are some of the nonprofit charities you have worked with?
Oh my goodness. We do a lot of work with hospice in honor of the ones we love. Transition to Betterness. We've worked with the AIDS Committee Windsor, the Multicultural Council of Windsor, which I mentioned earlier. There is so much going on with these organizations. And then there's all the festival producers. There's the people at Windsor Parade Corporation who put on Summerfest, which is the longest festival in our area, the Shores of Erie Wine Festival out in Amherstburg. So I always kind of know what's going on, on the weekends here in Windsor, Essex. So yeah, I've kind of coined that term a couple times.
And what should young entrepreneurs and professionals in Windsor do to promote themselves more?
I think we're so lucky in Windsor, Essex because it's big enough that there's always people still to meet, but it's small enough that you can almost know everybody here, right? So I think, young professionals like myself, the best way to really get your name out there is to go to these events, go to the galas, go to the festivals, and meet people. Meet people who could become your mentors. Meet people who can become your contacts, who could become your new friends and your teachers. There's a really great group of, I'd say, mature professionals out there who want to mentor, who want to get involved with young entrepreneurs and young professionals. And I think we live in an era where you have to be more outgoing. You have to be more able to walk up to somebody and say hello and introduce yourself and ask some questions and ask some good questions.
And you are on the marketing committee for the Center for Seniors. What do you promote in particular for that company?
It's a new committee I'm sitting on this year, and the Centers for Seniors has a strategic plan, and one of the plans is a marketing committee, and we are in the midst of looking at, do we rebrand so we target a new demographic? Do we offer new programs and services to bring in new people? I think the word senior, sometimes you think of somebody who's older and gray-haired and in a nursing home, and that's furthest from the truth. Windsor, Essex has become somewhat of a retirement place for people to come and have their retirement. And the Centers for Seniors offer such great opportunities for people who are widows, who are single parents, and to really connect with people who may be going through the same struggles they're going through. And it's a great place to go and relax. And I think it's only moving forward, and it's really exciting to be on that committee right now.
Okay. Thank you, Jeff, for being here. I'm Courtney Turnbull, and we've just spent 5 minutes with the Windsor Star's Jeff Galad.